Hey, I'm Chris, or Old Blue from 3D Palace, and again, this is another one of our mechanical hard surface modeling tutorials. With a twist, it's also organic. This was actually reviewed on 3D World, and they said it was the best mechanical modeling tutorial they had ever seen, which was a great compliment. Um, Now, this is basically our own design. This is the CRUX, and the whole idea for the CRUX was that I wanted to build something that was going to be kind of a penal vehicle, yeah, in that it had a prisoner inside that was piloting it, and so the prisoner was going to be very, very exposed to anything out there, so it was their job to kind of stay alive. I really kind of quite liked the idea of that, and so I designed and built this entire piece around that. Um, Now, the actual modeling itself, I mean, if you consider the APU as a starting point, maybe the ATMT as an in-between point, this is some quite advanced hard surface modeling, and there's a lot of, now I go into this a lot, I call it kind of the ergonomics of modeling, and there's a lot of that in this. There's a whole kind of subset on deciding why we have things a certain way and how they should be, and ensuring that things match up. I mean, for example, the cockpit up here, this wasn't my first design of the cockpit, but I changed that and came up with this one. Um, Now, the tutorial itself is end to end, as per usual. You're looking at about 30 or 40 hours of tutorial here. I've had a lot of people follow along and complete this set. It's a good favourite on 3D Palace. And, you know, it's a lot of fun to do. Now, if you look at the back here, we have the pennants hanging down, and we used the cloth system for those, the one that's built into 3ds Max. For the flexing pipes, obviously we used hose. There's a lot of editable poly going on here. I mean, big time. If you want to have a look at the actual polygons itself, you can kind of see most of it's pretty dense. We've got a lot of detail going on here. Just put that back into there. There we are. Now, inside here, I'm not sure if you'll see it on this model or not. If I just drop down into my part here and just start deleting things, you can see that there's actually a pilot inside it. And that's the pilot that obviously is kind of thrown into this. And they're held in place here to move it around. Now, this entire system, this entire CRUX is obviously rigged and animated with shooting animations. Also included particle flow sections so that you can make like a decent cannon effect come out of the gun here. I've actually seen this used in a couple of amateur student movies before. It's really good when you see it used like that. So I'd like you to use this tutorial. I think you're going to enjoy it. It's personally one of those ones that I really enjoyed doing. It took about 6 months to make, and it's a great set. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it.